Anybody on the channel, guys, you were ready for this. That's why it's such an open Q&A. That's why we wanted to do it. That's why we wanted to do it for the viewers that come down and get chased by the cops. Oh shit. Oh shit. That's what people want to see. That's the topic of the internet that everybody wants to see, is watching a man get chased by the cops. So guys, as you know, we've been following quite a few topics and getting a lot of people basically saying like they're starting to look into this stuff. You know, they're starting to look into it. They're about to maybe make their first purchase, and this is great, guys. Is there anybody coming down here or no? Maybe this isn't working. Are we live? Mr. Fool, are you there? Anybody there? Looks like we are live. So I guess it's not as popular as the last time we were getting chased by the cops, but nonetheless, we're happy you're watching. So what's up? What's going on? Got a couple things happening. We got Gemini, I guess, is the main focus of just whatever this is that we're following. Gemini, you know, what else is there? That's pretty much it. It's pretty much the main thing is Gemini Crypto Exchange, and that's pretty much it. Things have kind of settled down. I didn't see really anything that's crazy. I mean, like I said, super rare. Some of these tokens over there are doing phenomenally well, given this. Dude, what's up? I was just wondering where you are. What's good? Yeah, I feel you, man. Mr. Full, I'm waging too. Professional dog walker. So, seen Gemini. Other than that, we've seen pretty much nothing. Some of the tokens over there, like I said, super rare is up, but past that, things are a bit quiet. There was also people talking in the chat here recently out. I don't think it was you, Mr. Full. I think it was Porter. That he just doesn't even have the energy to look into any of these coins anymore. Like any of the new ones, like to study up and do more research and stuff. Because that's kind of the thing is, once you get foundation for it, you know, it's almost like a language, right? It's like a computer language. That's more for the tech side, but you kind of have some type of awareness of where to go, what to see, what to do. And that's why I keep telling you guys on the channel is like, the economy is not going to be bad forever, all right? It's not going to be, you know, the economy might be great for you right now, and fantastic it is. If it's not so great, that's kind of that's just a product of printing a bunch of money and it going into the wrong sectors of the economy, guys. That's all that is. So you look around here and, you know, we see all these different warning signs. Unemployment going up. We've seen much more recent ones. They started the money printing again last month. Remember we looked at the Fed chart? That wasn't the graph, by the way, guys. I don't know if anybody actually followed up on that, but I found it on my phone. So, you know, last month they started, and there's been economists that have been talking about it too. This isn't just me. I don't go off just what I say, guys, because a lot of the times I am, you know, I got to go off what professionals are saying, right? Professional economists, and you know, these people are all over the internet, guys. You just gotta look into it and see that they're starting to print money again. The money during COVID, all those PPI loans or whatever the fuck they were, LDL, like they had all these different loans. Some of them they didn't even have to pay back. So you have a deficit that just keeps growing and growing and growing. So you have the deficit basically ballooning out of control after the effect of the interest rates cut, or the interest rates rising up, right? Like they rise the interest rates up, but that doesn't start trickling down to the actual economy for, we now know, 2 years, you know, because we never had this type of money printing ever. We've never had this type of quantity created in this amount of time to basically compete for the same goods and services that were a third of the price just 4 years ago. So this is, you know, this is going to probably, I have a feeling, guys, that's just me. I thought this was going to probably already happen, but I thought the interest rates were going to affect the economy a lot quicker. That was kind of what I was thinking, is because I was kind of thinking like, you know, they raise these interest rates, it's going to kill the demand already, right? It hasn't really done that. It's been like 2 years, and now we're starting to see the slowdown, right? It wasn't like they printed the money. That created the initial spark, but now the fire is just fucking insane, guys. I mean, industries, there's now it's not speculation, because now we have legitimate, you know, the news will always cite something that's true and twist it, but in this case, we just have massive layoffs from known companies. Intel, fucking, what's another one? Every company you can think of, basically, other than like, you know, very select few companies. Most industries are cutting job forces. If you Google the news, you can see the ones for the day, and every single day there's a new one. So it doesn't matter if it's a, you know, $1 billion company. I was reading about a company that's basically a pharmaceutical company that's billions, almost, the valuation's almost $1 billion. They don't even have enough money to keep going. So you have $1 billion company that's basically insolvent. You know, this is just one specific thing, guys. It's not going to last. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not going to last. So I think we're in the crash actually right this second. So it's not going to be like, oh, it's crashing, now it's all done. It just keeps going. But the crash is actually happening right now. We're actually in it right this second. So if you guys are just joining us, I don't know if you clicked on the video thinking I'm getting running from the cops, but you know, we tried this a few weeks ago, guys, and we had like 200 people now come down to the chat to watch a guy get chased by the cops. So like I said, if we get 2 million subs, maybe I'll go up to a cop and you know, do something stupid and then start running around. So my point is we gotta bring some awareness around this stuff, because I think we actually might be in the crash right now. And you know, it's kind of weird, because crypto, the whole thing with crypto is, I know I'm jumping topics here, but the whole thing with crypto is we've never seen the prices behave where the prices are needed so much. Does that make sense? So let me give you an example. Less crypto last year didn't feel as bad as the more crypto I have now in the better situation, not only financially, but also my dollar amounts. Does that make sense to anybody? So last year, I had, obviously, you know, guys, I haven't depleted all my bag. You know, I'm still fully invested in crypto, but I'm saying last year, the dollar amounts were a lot lower. You know, actually, let's go back a little farther. Now, like a year and 2-3 months. You know, like last 2023, that part of time, right? Like into 2022, we know it crashed. 2023 was not good. So I had like a third of the dollar amount. And even though I had a third of the dollar amount in crypto in 2023, and I was paying, and my bills were way more, guys. That's when I was at that fucking ridiculous apartment for $3 grand. What a ripoff. So anyways, so even though I had less money and more bills then, I feel more stressed now. And I'm actually making more money than I was there, and able to save more, able to not be in a pinch where I'm actually spending crypto now. I've kind of plugged the hole per se. So my point is if I'm in the best financial situation of my life on this planet, what does that tell you about the general economy, guys? What does that tell you? Drop it in the comments right this second. What does that tell you as I'm running from the cops right now about the economy? If I'm in the best situation of my life, why is it the money feels so much more important now? Does that make sense? So what do I think is going to happen? I think a large chunk of this, guys, is going to be taken out of all these fucking houses we're seeing here, just north of the border, right? And south of the border too. It's going to happen in both places, because a lot of this, guys, and if you look at other countries around the world that haven't had as much inflation, that, you know, like look at China, guys. They haven't had nearly as much inflation because they didn't print any money during COVID. There was not the type stimulus to the money, or stimulus to the the money supply. So they're not having inflation now, just based on that. The fact that the government just said, "Fuck it." They didn't give everybody free fucking cash, or businesses free loans that they didn't have to pay back, and all these ridiculous things that nobody's gonna have. None of these people are gonna pay this stuff back, guys. Do you get it? Like, you might say, "Oh, well, dude, you were unemployed. You were here on the channel." Yes, guys, I was unemployed, but you know, when you're a tiny fish, yes, that adds up too. But guys, I didn't get fucking We're talking about people that were getting 50,000 plus loans that didn't even have a company, guys. And they didn't even have to pay it back. A lot of cases. A lot of them didn't even have to pay it back. In some cases, it was more. But to get these loans, guys, I was working during the pandemic towards the end. I stopped working for the majority of it. Well, I was doing gig work, but you know what I mean? Like actually working at a job. So my point is, guys, is it's not, if I'm feeling that now with the money supply that I got, we're in trouble. We're in deep, deep trouble, guys. That's what I keep telling you. All these neighborhoods that I walk through here in San Diego, it's so fucking hilarious because if I were to buy a house in here, you know what it would cost me? It'd cost me around $4,700 a month, just based on these houses being about 750,000, that in that kind of range. So if I buy a house out here in this neighborhood, which I don't, you guys know, I told you I'm living in Mexico. You know, it's 5,000 before I even fucking put gas in my car, before I eat, before I buy a fucking doo-doo bag that I'm not gonna pick up for my dog. My point is it's not sustainable, guys. It's absolutely not sustainable. It looks like we're just getting the... Alan, what's good? Alan reached out the other day on the channel. Alan, good to hear from you. Good for checking in. I don't know where you've been, my man. We haven't been doing lives, though. So, like I said, guys, at some point, you know, I'm not going to be poor forever. So, you know, maybe I will. But my point is probably not going to be poor forever. I'm not sure that the crypto is going to take me there now. I'm starting to think more of that it's not going to be the way. Which is fine, guys, because the thing is I should already be having a profitable business where I'm acquiring crypto anytime I want. Do you see my point? So it's not my... It looks like we're back. So yeah, so it's basically... Yeah, so yeah, these houses in here, bill would be... They're about 750,000. I'm just saying, like, most people, dude, out here don't put 20% down. Trust me, all right? Just trust me on that. A lot of people getting in these homes right now are not putting 20K down. They're putting 5, 8%. They're getting an FHA loan. Because I think the California max right now is somewhere a little under 8. So you could get an FHA loan in here. And trust me, that's what they're doing. Okay. So you're looking at, that's the price you're looking at a month because they're not going to put anything down. Say you do put a lot down. Say you do put 140,000 with 20%. You're still going to pay like $4,200, $44,000 with insurance and, you know, all the insurance things that you need. You know, taxes are going to go up the minute you buy it. The next year they're going to be more. So you know, it's crazy. Whoa, scared me. So it's crazy to think that, you know, in this neighborhood that you literally have to make, if you had a car payment, you know, and you just had normal living expenses, you'd have to make $9,000 a month, and you would not be saving money just based on the cost of everything. The $100, $150 it takes for them to come pick up your trash, your phone bill, your fucking roof that now is leaking. Like, you see, it just adds up. So basically, where was I going with that? I was basically saying, so yeah, so we need to make a change, guys. We need to make a change. It's not based on, you know, me fucking waiting for crypto to go up forever. Like, I'm expecting crypto to go up forever either way. So, you know, the problem's always been, I keep telling you guys that I'm not buying crypto aggressively ever. I've never done it because I've never been to a spot where I'm making enough money to aggressively buy the coins that I want to buy. And that's probably based on my rate, because anytime I get crypto, or every time I get dollars, I mean, it basically goes to crypto, guys. It's basically that quick. So, you know, and if the cost of everything's so expensive, how is that supposed to be possible? Simply not. Simply not. So, all right, we walked around the neighborhood, showing you guys kind of what's going on here, I think. And, you know, it's not that it's all bad, guys. Prices need to come down. The prices need to come back down to affordability, or they'll just continue to be a low frequency of buyers. And the houses that are more aggressively priced will basically be the ones that sell. And if more inventory comes down, that will still be the same formula to sell the house in either case, right? these houses have to come down. And if there's more inventory, they're going to go down much further. They're going to go down much further because, you know, the affordability is not there, guys, because the economy isn't hustling and bustling like they're making it seem. The rate affects the affordability for somebody to live on planet Earth everywhere around the world. So the central bank adjusting that, it's going to put a strain. Like, people are going to be able to live, obviously, but you know, they're going to lose assets. A lot of people are going to lose assets, and a lot of them have homes. And you add that on top of a growing population that's over 65. I mean, you guys do the math. It's not rocket science, right? I'm not thinking crazy for these houses coming down. I would say these houses are going to come down 30%. That would be my guess. I think they have to take the cost out of what somebody has to spend each month for the economy to kind of settle down. And I think food prices, guys, and all that stuff, like food and, you know, clothing items and just normal stuff that people buy, cleaning products, just goods and services, those are going to stay high. But the asset that's going to drop, I think, is going to be housing, because we're already seeing rent come down. Look at the rental prices of stuff in your area. If you guys are, you know, if you're already in a place, you're probably not likely looking, but even the place that I was paying $3,000 a month, guys, they dropped it down $170 in some of the units, not the one I was in, just because, you know, they have like 10 different floor plans. So the studio units is what I'm talking about. So they dropped them down a little bit more than they were when I moved in. So my point is rents are usually an indication that prices are coming down. And I think next is going to be the houses in the area. And then lastly, you know, I don't know what can happen, guys. We might have a stock market crash. We might not. Stocks might continue to rally like they always do comparatively to the regular general economy. And crypto just be another thing that rallies too. So, I mean, what do you guys think? Drop it in the comments. Let me know. I see that Bill's here. I'm trying to walk. I don't really want to read these just because. Alan, Smooth Operator, what's up? What's up? SKKR, what's good, dude? So yeah, any, like, if I'm looking at my phone, guys, I try not to do that either when I'm walking either, just because, like, the cement, you can just, like, break your fucking foot like that easily, just not even watching, just, like, casually do and just boom, you know, just fuck your foot up. So even when if I stop and get on my phone, I'll do it like this. It's just more practical. So I think guys, the cost of living is going to be adjusted in housing. I think that's the only place that it could be. I don't think there's much. I don't think food prices and gas and all these things, diesel and all this stuff's not going down in price. Those are just the prices they are. The prices are going to be, and they're going to go up from here probably just slower. So the money's got to come out of somewhere. And I think it's coming out of mom and pop, guys. It's coming out of mom and pop in their houses. Because like I said, guys, a lot of these houses, you know, I think people are going to have to sell them, because I think these people in these neighborhoods, even though they don't have a mortgage, their social security and stuff is not going to cover the food and gas costs. That's the thing. It's only like what, $1,600, something like that. So yeah, you could get by, but what if you have an expenditure? Like I said, what about the roof leaking? What about the fucking trash service? What about the cell phone bill? What about the insurance if you have it? Like, what? The costs don't just come out of nowhere, guys. Like, there's fixed incomes that are generally associated with how they plan this out. And you mean how? I'm talking about your favorite nominee, your favorite president nominee, whoever you guys are voting for, or girls are voting for. You know, it's time that we wake up and realize that all these people are doing are playing a puppet show for us to sit back and not enjoy the slightest bit. And I think the faster that everybody realizes that this doesn't have to be like this, the better, guys. And a lot of times the problem with that is people go to protest or hold picket signs, and it really doesn't deliver any type of point other than everybody acknowledging that these people are angry about something, maybe not even what they're protesting about. You know, you see a lot of these protests, a lot of people there are angry, but when they're asked why they're there, they can't demonstrate an actual knowledge about why they're even there. They just know that they're mad, and that's what is happening. And some people there obviously are there for the legitimate cause of the protest. I'm giving you the flip side of two ways to look at it. So my point is like we have ways, and we keep going back to it, but we have ways that are able to kind of stay, like we don't have to do that. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. Jay, they're after me. We don't have to do what they say, guys. They're not your parents, and you're probably a legal adult. So either way, nobody has the right to do that. Jay, what's up, man? So, like I said, guys, that we got to just hang in there on these prices. I'm hoping what will happen, this is kind of what I'm thinking is going to happen. I'm thinking that with the way the economy currently is, it's gonna propel a certain type of person like myself and pretty much most people watching this channel, I think. I mean, guys, Jay's in the house. Remember when he was working 3 jobs back last year? I don't know, you said 2 or 3 jobs, Jay. I don't remember which one. But you guys know I was working 3 jobs. And I'm not talking about, somebody also left a comment that says, oh, the goal is not to work 3 jobs, you idiot. Yes, my response to that, yes, you idiot, you're right. The reason is not to watch or work 3 jobs. But my point is within the general economy, the people that are going to make it are going to make it either way. Any challenge or hardship that's put in front of them, they're going to make it either way. And the point and the reason you hear that from like motivational speaking and stuff like that is because it's true. So once the economy does start going back up and start recovering, and that might not be in our lifetime, maybe it'll just crash and it'll be crappy, but I don't think so, guys. I think it's going to be what they're saying kind of on the news. Like it's going to be not that bad, and for some people it'll be bad, and what will happen to those people? Nothing more than them losing assets. And that's what I keep telling you. People are going to lose assets, and that's going to be how the economy is repaired, by people losing those assets. So if you have cash, or you have crypto, or if crypto keeps outpacing cash, you'll be fine. But again, it goes back to what I was originally saying. We'll get to a point, guys, where we're going to be buying crypto again. And yeah, the prices might be higher. I might be paying fucking $300 for Zcash or some crazy shit again. But you know what? If we keep looking at it, guys, you're going to start seeing that those numbers of this come in at the perfect time and get in at the perfect time. I've already told you guys those numbers. It's anywhere from 12 to 1600% on most coins. And if you're looking at it like 800%, like you're entering a territory where it's irrational to think that it'll go higher. But that's the thing, guys, is when you sell and when I sell, the prices are going to go higher. They're going to go probably into like the 32 to 40x range. That's what I'm saying. You're just going to have to leverage more than just crypto. You got to leverage you have to plan it out. Like you have to know what you're doing. I know what I'm doing, guys. I know what it is that I'm doing. I'm gonna keep acquiring native, and I'm gonna sell off my Grayscale at some point, guys, and pay the fucking taxes on it and keep the cash. And then I'm gonna take that cash and reinvest it into native crypto over a period of time. And if I'm paying more for a token, so what, guys? That's the thing. If I'm paying more for a coin, if I'm paying $5,000 for Bitcoin Cash, that's just what I'm going to be paying. But I'm going to be doing it over time, and I'm going to start seeing gains over time, guys. That's what I'm saying. So it's not really, it's like I win once with the Grayscale, but then I also go back in and DCA, and over time, like I said, there might be something like Terra Luna. There might be something like FTX. There always is, guys. There always is something that crashes the price. So when that happens, maybe the price will just even go up. I won't even have the chance to do that. I won't even have the fucking chance to do that. And what do I do then? I'm just buying more native at a higher price. But it's going to go up again, guys. That's the thing. It's not going to just go down. It's going to go up. It might come down, but it's going to go back up again. Because the reason is, guys, is because of the tokenomics. That's the reason. It's not based on all these, it's not about private placement. You guys got the Grayscale email, right? So my point is once we propel ourselves into this, it doesn't matter if we're paying higher prices for coin. If we have native, it Doesn't really matter. Let's say Bitcoin Cash goes to 20K. Let's say it comes down to 3,200, and I'm taking Grayscale profits and buying fucking, you know, native over time. And look, I'm spending a ridiculous amount. Who cares? You're missing the point. I already have gains. I'm already, and I'll obviously do other stuff too, you know? I'll maybe get a fucking microphone for this channel, things like that, guys. So, you gotta think about this is more, the more that we do this, the better it will be. The less that we do this, the worse it will be. Does that make sense? And I know this is spotty, guys, us doing this live stream, but I guess it just turned out to the normal amount of people coming out. I was hoping we'd get an explosion of people, guys, and I could start talking about coins, but so that's the game plan, guys. That's the game plan. Get back in the car in a second. We'll wrap this live stream up. This is the best we can do today, guys. I don't have time to do a video, and it's way too windy. You can hear it on the live stream. I can't be doing can't be having the wind factor in there, fucking the audio up. And then when I do that, I'm not able to post the video. So I wanted to get this out that, like I said in the short video that I didn't post, because I accidentally deleted. I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go live. My point is yeah, used price is going down. That's what I'm saying. The prices of stuff is gonna come down, guys. It's just the prices of stuff like energy, fucking groceries, all this stuff that normal, just day-to-day people use, that stuff's gonna stay high. You know, that stuff's gonna stay high. And like different things like crypto are gonna go up in price too. That's what I'm trying to tell you. But hey guys, we can't rule out. There's a good high chance, just keep it in mind, there is a good high chance that crypto prices, if the stock market crashes, we crash too. But here's the thing with that. It's not likely, guys. That's the thing. It's not very likely because it would be happening right now. Does that make sense? It would be going down with, you know, the stock market. And yes, the stock market did go down a couple weeks ago. It's been like a week or two, right? We saw that thing where the VIX fucking went up 100%. You know, like I said, we were doing the ETF videos or whatnot. So the crypto market is not the stock market. Just because it trends with the stock market one period of time doesn't mean it's going to trend with that period of time all the time. Like it's like the stock market's always going up or down. It's you know, it's going to follow that to a fine point. That's not going to happen. What is going to happen is that, yes, it's going to do that a lot of the time until it doesn't. And when it doesn't, that's where we see the change, right? Because it's going to do it most of the time. If you don't notice, like whenever we have substantial stock market corrections, we have crypto corrections in BTC and the alt market. All right. So it does follow the majority of the asset classes around the world. You know, commodities, you know, different things we can look at. If we see a major correction in certain stuff, crypto definitely follows that. Definitely does. Like I would say like 90% of the time. So, you know, sometimes it doesn't. And then we have weekend pumps where the crypto market will go up and stocks will go up on a Monday. You know what I'm saying? We'll have weird shit like that. We'll basically have, you know, the stock market following crypto and more or less. And then it'll obviously, you know, fall in line, that kind of thing. All right, guys, do you guys got anything? Drop it in the comments. I'm going to pull over to a parking spot, but I got to end this video here. I got to go grab some lunch. So drop it in the comments if you're liking this live stream of me getting chased by the cops. I don't think everybody sitting around watching a guy get chased by the cops is really what people should be concerned about. But I guess there's not really a lot of people concerned because nobody's watching it. Yeah, the other time I did this, guys, I did 4 separate live streams, And it did successfully complete what I was trying to do, which was get people that aren't into crypto, click on the video and have some type of fucking wake-up call to the fact that, you know, this is what they should be looking at if they want to have a better fucking future, all right? All right, guys, we'll talk to you soon. Take care. Appreciate it.